Hi guys, today I have a game for you, my Tier 10 German battleship, the Grosser Kurfürst, or the GK, or zip code, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Now you may be thinking to yourself, this is a funny title for a Kurfürst. I'm gonna say this, and I'm only gonna say this one time. The bitching destroyers do about carrier spotting them is really getting freaking annoying. Yes, the carrier limits what you can do. Oh no. But you bitched about Battleship AP full penning you, which I think is baloney, because you can just YOLO charge a battleship and remain unspotted until it's a little bit too late and potentially just rape them with torpedoes.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Oh no, battleships need to switch through HE. Well, my god, I get battleship dispersion even at close range. It, takes sometimes a near miracle to hit. But look, I'm spotted at 10 kilometers. There is literally nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do against this carrier who's just sitting there spotting me. Oh, but you know what? He can do the same thing to us destroyers. Oh, I don't know. You can turn your AA off and start going back to your fleet. If you've got smoke, you can pop your smoke and hide until somebody comes and saves your little precious ass. Destroyers have a lot more tools to deal with. While your AA may not kill a lot of planes, you have more tools to remain hidden. This guy's 9 kilometers from me. I can't even shoot his planes down. And I know people are going, and this is the problem with carriers. Hey, whatever. The guy wants to sit there and not do damage and spot me. Fine. He's just keeping a high visibility battleship that it literally just shot his guns. Spotted. What this guy is in essence forcing me to do is to push. The only way I'm going to get rid of this guy is to get closer to his planes. Our carrier is showing zero inclination to give us fighters. Finally get a cruiser over here. But at what point do you as a carrier say, okay, I've done enough spotting, I know where these peoples are. Maybe I should, I don't know, go do damages? Which is half the reason why if you just legitimately got rid of the stupid fighters on the carriers, you'd actually fix a lot of problems. Now, of course, I got my Nurembergs on the Daring, I got my Hydra going because it was an angry smoke cloud. Of course, I'm going to shoot at such said destroyer. How dare he send torpedoes up against me? There's one destroyer dead. Now, luckily for me, his planes are actually within somebody's AA and they're actually dying. This means his planes aren't going to last forever. I've got the health and I've got the know-how on how to stay alive long enough until they die. Luckily for me, the rooster came in. Luckily, the gang was here. What I'm going to do now is abuse the gearing's smoke. I've got my secondaries slash Nurembergs, what I prefer to call them, on the Yamato. This is going to give me time to either turn, but more importantly, it's going to give me time to wait for him to turn and to get my front guns to bear so I can show him the full power of this fully operational Death Star. Unfortunately, it get spotted, so I had to do it a little bit early. But because I didn't shoot and because I did wait, who knows what this Yamato's looking at. Now, of course, he's actively turning, but he's not looking at me. He wasn't able to get his guns in a good direction for me as one shell came in and got the Citadel. Now, I don't switch my Nurembergs to the gearing for 2 reasons. The guy's running away. He's not going to be in range for them long enough. Now, luckily for me, I was in a process of slowing down. And the gearing decided to send cod spread, which gave me a curve for a size gap. And because I was going slow enough, the carrier absolutely missed with his torpedoes. Now, you could say I'm in a predicament, but I have plenty of help. I'm fairly well angled as I go broadside to Yamato, but luckily the gentleman already shot. It's this guy decides to show me his broadside. No citadels, but guess what? 15k pen damage is still 15k. You're not going to be able to repair a lot of your pen damage. I think you can only get 20% of citadel damage back. As, oh look, a Minotaur is going to go broadside to a battleship at less than 10 kilometers. Once again, this ends well for him. If you guess it does, you guess wrong.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Now another thing is, I'm still fairly lucky these guys are within my secondary range. I play in a very aggressive... I played this game very aggressive because the carrier had me spotted. What made me play this aggressive and come this close is because he showed no inkling of actually pulling his planes back, which meant if I advance, I'll eventually get in range and shoot the planes down. Now, I know they say you gotta shoot the right target with the right ammo. I personally believe in shooting destroyers, even if they're full health, with AP. I prefer guaranteed damage over the potential of just incapacitating something. I've had it happen. It doesn't happen often, but my 2 shells that do connect destroy everything on the guy's ship, and he still has full health, so he just immediately hits the R button, and here comes a shit ton of torpedoes. I prefer to go for the guaranteed damage.
Our victory is in sight.
Now, this enemy team is just absolutely getting steamrolled. And this is the time when I think, fuck me, AP bombers, this isn't going to be good. Now, AP should be enough to finish off this gentleman. 1 shell ricochets, 1 shell pens, and actually gets the kill.
Our victory is in sight.
But like I said, I'm keeping the AP loaded in the hopes of seeing the gearing. I'd much rather shoot a destroyer with AP for guaranteed damage than use high explosive and potentially just do 0 damage and incapacitate something. I know I've said that a couple times, but I'm just reaffirming that's my personal choice. Now, we've managed to push through this 8 cap. The gearing's still close enough to where my awesome German accuracy is not going to be affected too well, but it is a small target moving away at high speed as the gearing finally lands a torpedo as the carrier hits me with a... going to assume a citadel because he knocked out my engines. Luckily for me, this guy is full broadside, and yes, I want me some justice. The Audacious finished up the gearing, and here comes the second thank you to the carrier. The first one is thank you for making me push, get a secondary kill, or get some secondary hits, get a death strike. But I see the gentleman slowing down. The only question is, did I anticipate him slowing down enough? No. What I'm honestly thinking is, this guy is legitimately, he just gave up. He gave up. What's he going to do? Kill me? He has to bring his AP dive bombers in again and just absolutely hit every single bomb for a citadel. He's bringing Torps in, and he's going up against the other curvers. Now, I aimed back by where the elevator would be. 3 citadels, 40k damage. Somebody's going to be able to finish him off. And that is my thank you to the carrier for giving me even more damages. As you can clearly see, we easily won that game. Now, I do hope you guys enjoyed my little rant a little bit about DD whining. You know, you're not the only ones these guys keep spotted and can spot all day long. But you know what? I don't hate the carrier. I just don't like the mechanic per se. My honest opinion, get rid of the carrier fighter, because then I don't have to listen to DD's whine that the carrier's leaving him, poops out a fighter to keep him spotted. He actually has to choose to do no damage to spot you. Like he had chosen to keep me spotted, not doing any damage. To me, his thinking was illogical, because the minute I fire my guns, I'm going to be actively fighting, and there's no reason to keep me spotted, because I'm spotted because I'm shooting. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this Curve First replay. I do hope you learned something. I do hope you take something away from this. Please remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play. We're quick to report, slow to compliment. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and have yourselves one heck of a great day.